I'm Hailey.
What's up? I'm Trevor.
And I'm Kevin, and we're the Middle Class Millennials.
Still going at it. What's up, dude?
Chilling.
Yeah?
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
Hey, Bones, how you doing?
Hokey pokey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I think she just put a hex on us.
I did.
Probably.
Y'all are not be able to pee right for 3 days.
That's okay.
You
Kevin
didn't need
doesn't
to
pee
anyway.
normally anyways.
No, I don't.
Well. Then we're good here.
Yeah. Do you want to plug after you're done finishing with your ice cream?
I can plug in the middle of my ice cream. I'm a good
Okay.
multitasker like that.
How's that ice cream?
It kind of sucks.
Yeah?
I dropped my pen. It makes me really sad. Hi, everyone. I'm going to give you our fun plug info. If you don't want to listen to it, you can skip 30 seconds ahead because you don't want to hear my voice. Forewarning.
Or just until you hear us banter.
Talking. There you go. So if you want to follow us, show your support and love, or tell us we suck, whichever. We have an Instagram. It's at Middle Class Millennials. I post every single day. Today I posted that I have a forbidden love that I didn't know about till today. Maybe I'll talk about that in a little bit. So if you want to follow and see what things we talk about every day, Instagram, our Facebook, we have a facebook.com/groups/Middle Class Millennials. Our little groupie that we all hang out in and talk. If you haven't heard any of our other podcasts and this is your first one, sorry to hear that, because the other 16 of these are pretty darn good. Just don't listen to number 5. That one's bad. But all the other ones are good. And so you can look us up on iTunes. You can look at Middle Class Millennials. Spotify, you can look up Middle Class Millennials. We have a YouTube that you can just type in Middle Class Millennials podcast. You'll see all of our podcasts on YouTube. What else? We have a Gmail if you feel like messaging us and tell us we suck or that you love us and you're a pirate for life. midclassmillennials@gmail.com. And if you don't feel like looking all that stuff up individually and you just want handy dandy cute little links, we have a website. We have a website, and it's www.middleclassmillennials.wordpress.com, and all that goodie is on there. So, yeah. I better write this down before I forget.
Oh, that was good. Just finished my dinner.
Yeah, how'd
Delicious. It was good.
that go? Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Chips. It was like a taco bowl. Throw some chips in the bottom of it. Mix it all up. It's pretty dank.
Into it.
Yeah. So I'll start it off. I feel like these are gonna be some good picks.
We'll be the judge of that.
I'm gonna start with the movie
Oh,
because it's just the first one up.
yeah, but song goes first.
Yeah, that's fine.
What?
He'll be all right. Just let him.
I'm breaking the
riff.
mold.
Fine.
I'm gonna go American Psycho.
Okay.
It's a
That one's pretty good.
good movie.
Yeah.
In
Fucking
the thriller category.
Christian Bale.
I hate Christian Bale, but that was a good movie.
He did a great job.
He did.
And then my
Movie.
my song is Bowling for Soup, 1985.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I love that song.
That's a great video
Actually,
too.
there's a couple of Bowling for Soup songs I actually like. It's right up there with like Jimmy Eat World in my.
What happened
cute.
to him?
I have no idea.
just
To
stopped
me,
making
to me,
music.
they were like a one-hit wonder almost.
No, they actually have a couple songs you know. You don't hear the name Bowling for Soup and go, oh yeah, I know them.
Yeah.
1985. That's a really good song. That's a good one, Trev.
Yeah. That the music video is pretty funny too.
There you go.
Isn't it like the middle-aged mom like shaking her hair on the car and the kids are like, what the heck?
Yeah, and across the street, they're like, it starts off with them like, the fat dude's in a pool, and he's like has the hose, and he's just like licking it and stuff.
Yeah.
And then they run inside when her husband leaves for work or whatever, and she's out there cutting the bushes and stuff.
Cut the cheese.
And they're like, oh,
Yeah, that's a good one. Good job, Trev.
I tried going with 2000s
The goodies?
pop punk like emo era.
Those are good ones.
I got some good songs.
I did not
in
do
that
as good
era.
as you. But I actually have to say, I will start with a movie then to keep with the theme. And I picked another thriller horror movie, and I went Saw.
Okay.
A really amazing turning point for horror movies was when Saw came out.
Right.
And I still to this day will say the best line a villain has ever said,
Want to play a game?
no, game over. When he slams the door at the end of the movie and it blacks out and all you hear is Adam left in the room screaming and it rolls credits. Game
Spoiler
over.
alert.
Everyone's seen that movie at this point. Game over. 2 words changed the game. And it was amazing. And then the preceding 2 or 3 movies after that were still within James Wan's direction were great.
I'll give him credit. He's a pretty good director.
He's one of my top 3.
He's one of a kind.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Fucking get it.
Album or song.
Wait, song is the Hokey Pokey.
Yes.
Yeah,
Really?
There you go.
really, the Hokey
Okay.
Pokey. That's how I feel like my life is right now. Just you put your left foot in, you put your left foot out. So I went with Hokey Pokey.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, sure.
That's where I'm at. That's how deep and metaphorical I'm going to get with my life right now. It's like the Hokey Pokey. And you shake it all about.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
if you
what it's all
want-
about.
Mm-hmm.
So
If you want, sure.
it is. That's what I went with. All right, Kevin.
Okay, so I want to preface this with this is a real band, and this is a real album.
I don't believe this. After the last debacle we had.
The band is called Tiger Army, and the album is Tiger Army 2, Power of Moonlight.
I think I've heard of Tiger Army.
Tiger Army. I believe that one. That's a good one.
Yeah,
Not the next podcast when you pull out, okay, Minestrone Alphabet Soup is the band, and the song's called Citrus Nipple Twists. That's going to be...
Citrus
actually,
Nipple Twist is the name of my next album. So
That's actually a really good name.
Good
TM. Yeah, that's mine.
you can't TM it.
I
You
just
gotta
TM'd
actually,
that.
you got to go like the legal routes with that.
Crap. Sucks.
But yeah, they're a psychobilly band.
Psychobilly?
Psychobilly,
What is psychobilly?
So
Let's
think
just-
like a
like
trio.
Billy Ray Cyrus when his wife leaves him?
Think of a trio, but there's a dude on drums, a dude on stand-up bass, and a dude on guitar. Yeah, it's good shit.
All right.
And then
Is there usually like a half-naked girl involved with this group?
this one in particular, no.
Nothing fun then.
Movie. So let's go Big with Tom Hanks.
Wow.
Ooh.
There was something on the audio that just fucked up. Sorry for everyone's ears. That was kind of...
What'd you
Oh,
do?
I'm sorry. Was
I
it
don't-
me?
No, it all of a sudden it was weird noise.
Oh. All right.
I mean, none of us were touching our mics, so...
Nope.
I touch everything.
But anyways, yeah. Big?
Yeah, Big, Tom Hanks. Yeah, it's good shit.
I don't think I've seen it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've seen parts of it. I
It's-
don't think I've seen the whole thing.
It's good shit.
I've seen it on I think it was Netflix that it was on,
God, the Netflix.
and I wanted to see it, but I just
Yeah, it didn't age well. Let's just put it that
It
way.
was once and we're good.
Yeah.
But if you've never seen it,
if you've never seen it and you're willing to
Spend the time.
just give up everything you know about technology today, then yeah, maybe.
okay.
That's like I've never seen Porky's, and I think I'll watch it once and then be like, all right, there's that.
I mean, it is what it is.
It's kind of like watching Clerks 2. I watched it once and I said, okay, there's that. There's a movie in the books, okay?
It's true.
Yeah,
So-
I don't think you would fully enjoy Porky's.
Okay, but I love things like that's what make my movie next time. Like Animal House Or Weekend at Bernie's? Is it kind of like that? Okay.
Kind of.
Not really.
It's
Kind of, not
You gotta
really.
just watch
I mean,
it.
Porky's is kind of, I guess you could say it's more like, what the fuck is going on? It's more like,
wow.
Animal House in a sense,
Yeah, that to me is kind of
but it's not like Weekend at Bernie's.
Weekend at Mort's. We're gonna have a Weekend at Mort's. If anybody can name that show.
just let me know if it's me, bud.
I'm not even touching anything.
I don't know whose it is, but
Okay.
there was another.
Hey, we can pause the podcast and then
I'm not touching
continue
anything.
it.
No, we're good.
Okay.
He wants to kill
fair
everyone's
enough.
ears.
It's only happened twice. in 11
They're only gonna
minutes.
die. It's all good.
Yeah.
All right. So the thing that I was talking about earlier, that my weird, all of a sudden I woke up this morning and said, I have an obsession and I didn't know about it. Because when I was younger, I was super into collecting things. And then as I got older, I was like, I don't need to collect things because it's just hoarding and I need to stop. And so I kind of got rid of all my collection-y things. Like I used to collect Monopolies. That ended. I collected Zoc straps for a while. Didn't do that anymore. And then there was one other thing I used to collect that I had a whole bunch of. And it was just finally got to the point where I'm like, I don't need stuff.
I mean, you've collected
Disney pins. I have a crap ton of Disney pins. Lots of vintage ones.
You haven't done that in a while, though.
Well, they're expensive as crap to get into. So I probably have a few $1,000s worth of pins upstairs. But someday I'll sell, or I don't even know what I'm going to do with them. But I have them. Well, I realize I love coasters.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of different, like I've got 6 different coasters in this house.
Yeah, that shit's Coaster County for sure.
I love it. And between the Alice ones, and I love the tiles where it's like a piece of tile that you do something with. The cactus ones, the hand stitch ones Veronica did for me, the ones from my grandma. Like, I love coasters.
But the best ones are the ones with our faces on them.
Yeah, those are the best ones. I have one of those at work.
Excuse me.
Oh, and then the other thing I realized I collected is every time we go on vacation or we take like a family trip,
A magnet.
I buy a magnet. So the side of our fridge has a bunch of these random magnets on it that I
mean,
love.
it's just kind of like
The memory of whatever it was.
yeah, where we've been.
Yeah, actually, you guys got me a magnet.
Yeah, a luchador.
He's the best.
I mean, yeah, it's a magnet, but it's also a bottle opener. He's headlocking the bottle.
You want to know what's so funny is Sarah actually messaged us on Facebook because I wrote on Facebook today that I have a thing for coasters, and she collects bottle openers whenever she goes on vacation.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
she's got a whole collection of bottle openers. That's her thing.
Okay.
And I'm thinking to myself, I'm going to run out of fridge space eventually to where I'm going to need to just get a big magnetic board just to put all my magnets on.
That
Yeah,
plus
if you
you
want.
could just buy her a Bic later and show her how to open a bottle with it.
No, I meant for me. But no,
Oh.
she needs a bottle opener.
Okay.
It's a thing. So, yeah. I think I'm going to ask the audience, what is something that you love to collect? Or, I'm going to call it hoard. What's something you love to hoard? Because in reality, do I need 18 different coasters? No. But do I love every single one? Yes, I do.
Yeah, me personally, I love to hoard consoles, like gaming consoles.
Yeah,
Even though you just said a little, I'm not going to collect them anymore. I'm going to sell them.
Yeah, I'm definitely done. I just got to go through my shit and actually list them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it'll happen.
Sure. What about Gundams?
I don't really hoard them. I think I have one that's not built.
Oh.
Yeah.
But that's something you don't hoard. That's something you collect.
Eh,
Sorta, maybe.
yeah.
All right. So, David still hasn't given us our meme email yet. I thought he was going to have it already, but I guess it was too short of notice. But eventually we're going to do the meme email. It's going to be great.
I'm just gonna put it out there that it's I mean, along with memes, there's definitely like meme is also like a culture. Like meme culture is 100% a thing. And
Don't get into this, Trevor. We can talk about this when the meme comes up.
okay.
We'll make it the meme cast when it gets there. It's just not this one.
Sure.
We're on number 17, by the way.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, and I meant to tell you, we are over 170 views on YouTube. We have over 40 followers on Instagram now. So somebody must like us, and it's not my mom.
How many of those Instagram accounts are bot accounts, though?
don't think anyone-
Actually, not that many. I think it's only
Okay.
like 2. So it's pretty
Nice.
sweet. But of course, that number fluctuates because how Instagram culture works is a bunch of people follow you, hoping that you'll follow them back, and then when they just delete you, not realizing you didn't follow them back, they get mad. So it's quite interesting, but I really don't care. So I have to say this for a really dear friend of mine, and I'm not going to go into it. I'm not going to give the backstory. I'm not going to name names because I don't want people to get all butthurt and whatever. But if you break up with someone or leave someone over food that they eat, you have a problem. You are a psychopath.
But why, though?
Why what?
What if they like eating, like, fetuses?
I would think you would establish that issue before you prolonged the relationship
Yeah.
to the point of courtship.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would get brought up and you would be like, yeah, no, that's not going to fly for me.
Oh, you're right.
But if it's like 4 or 5 years deep and then you're like, hey, by the way, I guess your fetus eating really bothers me, then you're kind of a douche.
Well, I mean, at that point, they're just reaching.
Yeah.
They're just making up shit.
Yeah. Or if it's, about meat products, just so happens like, I'm going to leave you because you eat salami. That's not a valid reason. And that makes you a douche.
Yeah.
So just had to say that really quick because
No, you're right.
triggered. I hate when people do that. You're right. When people grasp at straws to end a relationship when they could just be like, yeah, it's not working for me anymore. Or I don't feel it. Or I've moved on and found someone else. Like, dude, just be honest. Why is it in today's world we've forgotten what honesty means? Like, can somebody pull up the definition of honesty, please? And thank you. Because I don't, and this is probably why I only have 3 friends in my life, is because I'm that honest. And it's gotten me in a lot of trouble. It's caused a lot of heartache, but there's no better way to be in your life than just honest.
True.
Like, there's no better policy
Yeah.
for not only everybody else, but being authentic to who you are. So it's not like, oh, I have a guilty conscience because of XYZ reasons. Like, no, I just put it out there. If you don't like it, that's too bad.
What is a conscience?
I'll explain that to
Something
you
that you
later.
don't
Something
have.
you don't understand. Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of like moral compass.
Oh, weird.
Another
Yeah.
thing you don't have.
Yeah, true.
We'll define those later though. We'll be okay.
Or if anyone wants to explain to Kevin, write us an email or whatever.
Yeah, if somebody could give us a definition of both of those words, I'll read them. I'll have Kevin read them out loud. We'll see if he can comprehend them.
And then he'll go, oh, yeah, what?
got
No,
that.
fuck that.
Yeah, those aren't me. So I was looking up, because this podcast was kind of random last minute, I was looking up things for like new current events or things going on in the news, some stuff. What happened to the news? Where did the news
sucks.
go? Do we even call it the news anymore?
It's not a reliable,
Source of information.
yeah.
The mainstream media is dying. They've been dying for the last fucking 10 years.
But why?
What do you mean, why?
Why is everything so convoluted and crappy now?
Because it
why
gets
can't-
views.
God, it's so irritating.
Yeah.
Like, I just want to know what's going on. Why do we need to talk about, I guess, the hot button topic this morning? It was all over every radio station I was listening to, that Kit Harington checked himself into rehab because
Alcohol.
Who the
and-
fuck is that?
and,
the guy who played Jon Snow in Game of Thrones,
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
one of the biggest guys, I guess because of alcohol abuse, exhaustion, stress, and then learning. He had played that character for so many years, and
10
it kind of
years.
became part of him, learning and seeing how the character's end played. And then now it's over. Like, that was a part of his life for so long, it's over. He kind of had a little bit of an issue, and he checked into rehab for it.
Oh, okay. I guess that's a thing. Jesus, sorry, you got paid millions of
dollars, and that was.
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh my gosh.
If you're a passionate person about what you do, like an actor, and you become that character, I could see that. I'm a pretty passionate person. I could see where that would kind of mess me up. I don't know about the driving to alcoholism, but the stress and depression.
If you had alcoholism before the show,
yeah, that probably doesn't help.
I mean, there's no, like, nobody can be like, oh, he turned to alcoholism because
of it.
Of the show.
Yeah.
He could have had it before.
So here's the thing. Why is that breaking news? Or like the fact that Iggy Azalea's boobs got leaked from a GQ shoot 5 years ago.
Did they really?
Yeah.
No one cares
Are
about
they
her.
sick or
no
what?
One cares
No, they're
about her
fake.
tits.
Oh.
What?
But I didn't look. Iggy Azalea's boobs are fake. She's got... I guess the pictures were taken so that she could gift them to her plastic surgeon. The pictures of her fake boobs.
The photos that I saw were not of, like, her taking a photo. It was like she was, like, in a pool and, like...
Yeah, it was done by GQ Australia.
But so it wasn't like, oh, they got leaked.
Well, from
leaked.
the story, it's somebody... So she was more pissed at anything that they kept the photos after all these years. She's like, why was there even a backup of these photos? Why wasn't it what needed to be done with the photos happened and then they deleted them?
Well,
why?
There was like 20 plus photos. That to me, that's not, oh, I was taking these photos to send to my plastic surgeon.
No. She was already doing a GQ shoot. They were already taking a whole bunch of photos because she was on the cover of GQ Australia. So they were already doing a full shoot. She had requested while they were already doing it for them to take some extra photos for her to choose from to send to her plastic surgeon as like a thank you. Which I'm like, I would think paying them would be a thank you, but whatever. And yeah, so she was more mad at the fact that they never got deleted after 5 years. There was some hard drive sitting around of Iggy Azalea's tits. And 2, that someone got into them.
Some editor was just masturbating to him all the time.
Here's what I don't get. Her career took a huge nosedive, and
Dude,
all of a sudden,
she was
she's
irrelevant.
in the news again.
She's irrelevant for like 5 years.
But then all of a sudden, it's like, ooh, she has a new song. Ooh, her boobs leak. So her name's in the media again. I think the whole thing's a PR stunt, to be quite honest.
Because to me, they looked like I.
Did you really look at her tits?
Yeah, they were posted everywhere.
I didn't see them.
Oh,
You'll have to show me later.
I saw a couple of videos of people were like,
oh, and here's the boobs.
Well, they weren't like, oh, here's the boobs, but they were talking about them, and I was like, okay, what, like...
Were they nice?
No, I mean, they're
Iggy Azalea doesn't
obviously
do it for me.
fake.
Here's the thing. This is where this whole roundabout thing comes from. How is that news?
Why are we talking about it?
Just for the sake of it. Because that's what we think is news. That's what they force feed us.
No, I've never
to
thought
talk
that
about
was news. I don't give a shit.
as news. Like, we can't talk about, like, actual world, like, things are happening, or that there's huge thunderstorms, or there's higher than record average rainfalls almost into June. But we have to talk about Iggy Azalea's tits. Like, that's what they force feed you as news. Why?
Because they're grasping at straws.
It's so, like...
They're not going to be a thing in 10 years. It's not going to happen.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Well, I would think news outlets would still be things, but with the internet the way it is, it's like everyone could be a news outlet. So nothing's sacred. There is no real news.
Yeah.
Facebook's going to be like, we're a news place now.
Well, I mean, a lot of people...
We're going to watch you jerk off, but we're also going to tell you about the Iran-Contra.
The burning of the monks in Istanbul. Yeah.
A lot of people do get their news and their media from Facebook. So, I mean...
And that's completely watered down, force-fed BS.
Well, I mean...
It all is.
I mean, they do have, like, I believe most, if not all, news outlets are on Facebook too. So it's just they post it on Facebook, but also a lot of elderly people. Not elderly, but say our parents and then older.
Yeah, they're old. Yeah, they're dirt
and older. If one thing that's like kind of fake goes to one person, it can start snowballing. So then you got this thing of like, this fake thing going around that stemmed from a few people who thought it was real, and then everyone's like, "Oh my God, did you believe this, or did you see that?" It's fucking retarded.
Well, here's the thing, dude. Our parents, the internet became a thing when they were deep in their 20s. And everyone got it when they were 30
Yeah.
at that time. So they're like, oh my gosh, everything I read on here is real.
Yeah, like technology won't lie to me. And then our
never.
generations are the ones that are like, this is all fake news.
Well, I
This
mean, the earth
all
is flat.
But see, here's the thing. So that means even before them, when newspapers were things, like you got your news from newspapers. Even
You can
that,
still do that.
well, no,
That's still a
what I'm
thing.
saying is like, that's the basis of, you could have two newspapers run by two completely different companies, like a New York Times versus a LA Times.
Right.
We'll have the coverage of the same story.
Two different narratives.
Completely different narratives.
Yeah.
And our parents was, depending on if you were a right or a left, which one you read and which one you believed.
Right.
And that was it. And then it stemmed from that to like radio. And you listened to it. And like our new podcast would be like talk shows and stuff like that. And it was whoever you listened to was their opinion and their view on it.
I feel bad for our listeners then.
Right. And then it was TV. And then now it's internet. And it's just, maybe it's the same thing. It's just now we have a platform to not only get news and from 17 different point of views, but then everyone has an opinion like they're an expert on it.
Right.
And that's where it gets really hectic and ugly.
So we get the real truth, but we also get 17 different
Fake
outlets
truths.
where they're like,
Yeah.
oh, the earth is flat.
And it's flat because, you know, if it was round, our
tell
view
me-
would be round.
Wait, hold on. Do you know what's going on with the earth?
But yeah, man, did you hear?
I didn't hear what.
Dude,
what's
the
going on?
earth, you know the earth is flat, right?
Well, yeah, I know that, but do you have
Oh.
any insight?
Man, I'll tell you off the podcast. I got sources.
Ooh,
I got
NASA?
some sources. I got like references. I created a whole spreadsheet from like 2 articles I read, and now I'm like an expert. So
Oh, shit.
I know
Yeah.
these guys that did some tests.
yeah,
Do you?
it was Harvard. Harvard did a test, and now the Earth's flat.
Oh no.
I know.
No, but it's funny. I watched that documentary on Netflix of the Flat Earthers or whatever. Dude, it's hilarious because they step on their toes so much. Like they were trying to do this one test to see the curvature.
To test that it's not curved.
Yeah. So they put up like super far distance, all at the same height. They had 3 different separate holes, and they shined a light through like a really high powered laser. And they're like, yeah, so we'll be able to see if there's any curvature, which we know there's not, so it'll just go through and hit the
next one
yeah,
and
it was,
the next
it
one.
was 2 holes. It was 2 holes. It was the first one, the second one, and then they had a backstop or whatever to see the thing. And they did it, and the people on the third one were like, we don't see anything. Can you maybe go a little bit higher? We still don't see anything. So it's like, okay.
Yeah.
So is it flat?
But why are you watching a flat earth?
Because I laughed about the whole time.
Because Trevor likes to hear both sides, even though he has his stance. He still likes to hear the devil's advocate other end, and then
No.
pick it apart and tell them why they're wrong.
Okay.
Not necessarily.
You know what though? Do you?
I heard about it and
and then
how
decided
they,
to listen to it
Yeah, I was
or
like,
watch it.
what the fuck?
Do you? Okay, more and more lately, I'm starting to change this topic, but that made me think about it. Do you guys ever have those weird out of body, like existential moments? Where I had one in the kitchen to where I had to stop. I like turned off the water and I just stood there as my brain started calculating and I could feel myself overheating. About like, how do we really know what cavemen did? Because they wouldn't have had any records. What if it was just made up and it's this whole facade to keep a just blossoming society in check? And this whole history, like my brain just started going.
Hey, let me paint you this picture.
Okay.
Aliens.
Aliens, man.
For the audio listeners, because that's all we have.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
I ruffled my hair and put up my hands and said aliens, like the meme.
Yeah. So, no, I just had talking about people in the flat earth. How do we know that the earth, like, I can see from their point of view, again, playing devil's advocate, unless you're an astronaut and you go to outer space, which could completely be fake pictures. They could take astronauts and be like, oh, yeah, we're going to shoot you in this rocket, and just take them somewhere else and shoot them out back and be like, oh, well, we lost them. Like, no big deal. It could be completely fake. And if they were going to do it was successful and they returned, then they could give us back clones or robots, and we'd never know because artificial intelligence is now getting way too smart. And how do we know the earth really isn't flat? And that we create this idea of gravity through saying that it's round. Like, my brain starts going this freaking deep sometimes, and I kind of freak out.
So Hailey's a flat earther, guys.
Oh, God.
I'm definitely not a flat earther, but when my brain starts going like that.
And this is where I'm filing divorce papers.
Welcome to the club. It's okay.
Yeah, just when my brain starts going and thinking of all this stuff, I'm like, I kind of have to sit and just let my brain exhaust itself because of how much stuff I'm thinking of. And I can't, the next time I do it, I need to get on a computer and start typing what my brain's thinking. It'd be really crazy.
Yeah.
Or do like a voice memo and then let you guys hear it afterwards of what I was thinking out loud.
And
be like, everything's flat, man.
and as far as like the caveman thing, I mean, they did do like wall paintings and stuff like that.
But what if that was all implanted? What was that? What if that was some dude was like, okay, we need to keep this going, so we need to have some evidence, kind of like Jesus. So we're gonna fake these cave paintings. Because if you think, really, if they were taking their shit and berries and drawing on walls, after a while it would go away. And some of those are like crystal clear. Oh man, look at this great technology. Like, really, if you think about it, what if it was, this is where my brain goes. And I don't want to go here because this is a long tunnel for me.
So, turns out we live in a fucking simulation. So
right.
That's good.
Like some Westworld shit.
We're all in a huge like warehouse, all just set
like
up.
Truman Show style.
But
kind of like the Matrix too.
But why did the three of us meet?
Because we were the three life forms that actually were real.
What?
And we would gravitate to each other because we knew we were actually real.
Well, I mean,
we weren't fake. We weren't fillers.
But
we live in a simulation, so.
But we found each other.
Okay, but if everyone's real, but they're just in a simulation,
but they don't know they're in a simulation, man.
He puts his head down. Okay.
I'm just telling you where my brain goes sometimes. It's like, but what if?
I'm gonna go to bed now.
And podcast's over.
Here's the thing.
But my question in all this was, do your guys' brains ever do that?
Not
Or is
really.
it just
Bones,
me?
Are you kidding me right now?
It's just me? Cool.
No.
Okay.
Of course I do that.
Really?
But here's the thing. Hold on. I eat and drink certain things, and then it happens.
Oh, see, I do this completely sober. I can imagine my brain if that happened.
Yeah, so your body just dumps DMT and just like,
yeah, naturally.
What if?
Yeah.
What if?
Yeah.
Her body's just constantly just
dumping
dosing
DMT
her
by
with
itself.
DMT.
Yeah. It's naturally just like acid pop.
Yeah.
Here we go.
There you go.
It's like you know how they say
I do kind of zone out too. It's quite creepy.
It's like how they say DMT only really produces 2 times in your life. I guess allegedly when you're born and then when you die. Hailey's is just constantly.
Mine's constant. Yeah.
I mean, not constant, but a few times a week.
Yeah.
Forever.
I'm okay with it.
Her brain's just like, yeah, let's just keep, here you
Yes.
go.
We like this.
There.
Let's just
Yep.
shake this up
Go.
and do it again.
There you go. Yep.
I just was wondering if other people have that and if they have those same, like, and mine rapid fire. Like, my thoughts aren't like, oh, let's do it slow and think this through. It's like, well, what if? And this constant, like, hamster wheel effect of thoughts until I get just exhausted. And then I'm like, oh, I need to go take a nap.
We're going to find out in a few years that Hailey's the main source of the most potent DMT.
Wouldn't that be so cool?
It wouldn't happen, but
Hey, You never know.
Oh.
I mean, the human body is an amazing thing, and for all we know, that is what my brain does.
Just
I don't know,
DMTs.
dude.
I'm gonna tell you the next time it happens, and you can just watch, and I'll say it out loud what starts firing off in my head.
I've had some like really fucked up, vivid dreams, and I'm just the whole time I'm going, yeah, this is all DMT. Good.
Oh, I have those too.
Yeah.
I have at least once a week.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
I don't know if I have them then.
I notice it too, depending on how my diet's going.
I've wanted to take DMT.
We should do it.
I can. This is a weird question, or weird answer.
But do you know a guy?
Allegedly.
It could be here
In my house?
at a certain time.
You also
In my house. Are we gonna
Perhaps.
have to have a conversation?
Look, it could or it couldn't.
It better not.
Who knows?
You
better-
also have to get like me. I don't know if I would be able to do it.
Why?
Because you to really get past DMT and get past the wall, you in a sense you die. Your not conscience, your
No.
Yeah, this sounds
no,
like crap.
everyone that I've watched and talked about, they say you have, I forget the
Yeah,
name
so
of
they're
it.
embellishing.
No,
Look, bud, I'll tell you right now. I could have it maybe at this house at some point. I'll show you God. I'll show you the fucking devil. I'll show you anything you want to see.
We're gonna have a chat after this podcast. It better not be
Fair
in my
enough.
house.
No, not now.
Okay, good. You're
Yeah.
saying the accessibility at any given time could be.
There's a good chance I know someone who knows someone who could
deliver.
procure it. Yeah.
Okay, that's a different story than where this was going.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're fine. That I'm great with. That's awesome. Just not in my house,
Yeah.
unless I'm taking it. Then that's a different story. So wait, is it kind of like the whole peyote thing where it's like an out of body experience?
peyote.
I'm gonna write DMT. I'm gonna do some research.
Can't you get DMT out of peyote? Is it?
Wait,
isn't
what's
it-
what's
isn't
the
it
other
kind of
one?
the
What's the
same
quick one?
thing though?
No, they share two chemical components, but
Yeah.
Different.
Yeah.
What's the other one that's super quick? It's like 5 minutes long.
Salvia.
salvia is
sativa?
chemical.
Oh,
That's not a real thing. Yeah, DMT, if you take it a certain way, if you drink ayahuasca, it's like 15 minutes.
But
if you
it
smoke
feels-
if
it
you,
feels
if you
like-
smoke it, it's like 7 hours.
yeah. I want to do the 15-minute, like the quick express Jiffy
It all
Lube.
well, here's the thing. DMT is in all the fucking plants. We can go out in the backyard.
We're not picking plants.
Oh.
Wait. Now is it like peyote where it stays in your brainstem and then you could just like randomly have episodes type of deal, or is that
What?
different?
No, that's not real.
Yes, it is.
That's
No.
with like acid and stuff.
No, that's not real.
What's the one that?
No,
No,
that's
it
fucking
really is.
real.
Trevor, that's not real.
Tell them the story.
My dad has had it.
No, it's not real.
Our friend has had it.
I think it's not after one time though. I think it's like prolonged abuse.
That's
of,
not real.
We're googling it. Well, to the Googles.
Okay.
Not my Google though.
I'm not right now. No, there's a certain word
For
what? Move on.
Anyway, so I'd totally be down to do the DMTs, except one of us has to stay sober.
Okay.
So if Cora, unless we're dropping Cora off, somewhere. Well, could you watch my kid? I'm gonna do a bunch of psychedelic drugs. Have a great day.
It's not a bunch. It's 10-minute increments.
Oh,
Yeah.
so if you eat it, did you say if you eat it,
Yeah, if you eat it. So,
you put it in like a brownie?
no.
Oh.
It's a tea form.
Oh, you
It's-
drink it?
yeah, it's
Is it
weird.
gross?
Well, you got to mix it with an MAO inhibitor. So, basically,
And it's only 15 minutes long.
give or take.
As long as it's not like the last time I got really high and it was like hours.
No.
It's like I got shit to do.
No, but condense that into 5 minutes of just...
Hell.
Not necessarily.
Or heaven.
Yeah. It can.
Oh, like Jesus could come down and walk on water in front of me and be like, my child.
Well, I mean,
it's
Jesus
not,
isn't real.
It's not necessarily
In my
that,
brain on
it's-
DMT, it might be. Because isn't it all just like your imagination, like, kind of unlocks and it's just like, hold on, let's see where this wave takes us. But you have no control over it.
It's a different plane of existence.
Yeah.
Oh, let's do it.
I've wanted to, but I'm, like I've said in
Okay,
the
what are
past,
the negative side effects of it?
I'm afraid of
What do you mean?
death.
You could die?
No.
Oh.
A lot of people say when you take it, there's a point where you're...
Subconscious.
It's...
You're...
I forget what it is.
Okay, keep going past the certain word you're looking for, because we'll probably figure it out.
It's a blank death of your person. It's hard to explain, but
So it sounds like the YouTube videos you've watched, they couldn't articulate what existence was to begin with.
They have. It's just I forgot what they said.
All right, we'll watch that YouTube video again. Didn't Joe Rogan do DMT on his podcast?
That's all he talks about.
Hey, I know you like this, but have you tried DMT?
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
become a meme.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jinx.
You owe me a blowjob. So,
Who does?
you each other, just blow each other.
We can 69 for sure.
See if Chewy's in here now.
No, that's not him.
Oh.
That's his wife.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sylvia?
Was it Sylvia? I thought it was Yvette.
I don't think we named her, but now
no,
we can.
Marisol.
Oh, there it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
we did.
It was Marisol.
Yeah, T.O. and Marisol, yeah. So I'm going to do some research on some DMT, and we'll see where this goes.
DMT search.
Yeah. So let's move forward from drugs now that we're here. So in looking up news and when I came for the what happened to news, I came across 3 different things that to me were anything worth actually talking about. One was Apple is going to take over. I mean, kind of like Disney's going to take over one half of the world and Apple and Amazon are going to take over the other half. They won the patent for the foldable display. I thought Samsung or somebody like that had started that first.
Foldable.
They were like taking an iPad and folding it or something like that, and they were trying to make where the display is foldable.
Well, I mean, it's been out. Galaxy had the Fold, but then they just not recalled it, but
they did because
they
Apple
took it back.
Yeah, Apple now has a patent on anything foldable, so nobody can ever do anything foldable. Even though Apple has no products and has announced no products.
No, that wasn't the reason. It was because their displays were fucking up. So they had to take it back.
Well, on top of that, Apple won. They now have the patent on any foldable display. But it's funny because there's no Apple product with a foldable display. But they want to make sure that nobody puts out a foldable display. So they made sure to get a patent on it.
It's dumb.
That's really dumb.
Why
Galaxy
would you want a fucking foldable display, dude? Makes no sense.
I don't know. I don't get the hype behind that. I think it's because it's something cool and new.
You're trying to make it like a technology sandwich?
Yeah, a little bit. You're like, let me take my iPad. So you can like make a puppet with it and like smack the edges and make it talk.
Makes
Yeah,
no
that's
sense.
pretty much it. New entertainment.
Who knows?
But yeah, that was the one thing, which just to me was just like, wow, how big is Apple and how douchey are they?
I want a hoverboard. Make
Easy,
that happen.
Mr. Back to the Future.
I do. We're like 6 years
Past.
shy of. Yeah. Or,
No,
I'm
we're
sorry,
past.
Past, yeah.
Yeah, we're past the future in that, where they had all sorts of flying cars and shit like that. The most exciting thing we have is solar for your house.
That's kind of sick, though.
It is sick. Yeah, we might be getting solar. We'll see.
There you go.
It'd be nice.
Possibly.
Someday. So the second thing, which this is just good old California being California, is still taking a really hard stance on the plastic ban. You know, because we got to clean up those oceans and we care about the world and shit over here. And California is now trying to ban tiny plastic hotel shampoo bottles in every hotel.
Shit. Okay, so real talk. Feel this bottle.
What? It's plastic.
It's thick ass plastic, dude. Evian doesn't
Evian.
care.
No, they do not.
They don't give a fuck.
So, yep, California is like everything that's in hotel rooms that's provided, that's free, especially the shampoo conditioners they want to ban.
So you're gonna put it
Unless
in a
they're
box.
in biodegradable,
Oh shit.
like cardboard or like free floating to where they wouldn't have to be in any product, like bars of soap and stuff like that. So that's California for you, trying to, do its part. Today I spent 10 cents and had to buy a damn bag. And then I remembered why I usually have 800 bags in my car.
Well, that's where you're like, do you use these? And I look at you and I'm like, no,
No.
I just usually buy those.
Yeah, no.
Pay the extra 10 cents and they fuck you on the back end.
Well, and see, that's what I did today. I looked in my car and I was like, okay, I have to run and grab 2 things, which of course turned into 12 things.
Right.
Because I'm not allowed to go in any store unsupervised.
What
but
about
I did.
Target?
Huh?
Target?
I can't be within 50 feet of a Target. Don't let me anywhere near a Target. It's just bad.
You're like a Target predator.
Yeah. They see me and the security guards walk outside and they stand there like, bitch, you ain't allowed in here no more. Your shit's not good here.
You're like
I
a
was like,
Target
"God
predator.
damn it." So then I scuttle off like the Hamburglar and was like, ha ha. But,
Ha ha!
yeah.
You throw sand in their eyes.
Yeah. And I try to get past and it doesn't work.
That's what it was. Ego death.
Okay, well, you're going to have to hold on. We'll go back to that. So as I'm going in the store, I realize I forgot my reusable bag, which, again, never happens because, like, in our SUV, I have at least 20 bags in my trunk of my car.
Yeah, you do.
But in the Corolla, I think I have 1, which is sad. Corolla. I think it's in the trunk. And I walked in and I was like, oh, I'm just getting 1 thing. Like, I'll just carry it out. Well, that didn't happen. So then she's like, oh, do you need a bag for 10 cents? And I looked at all my stuff and I was like, I could carry it, but then it'll be in the car. It'll roll around. Yeah, give me a bag. And then I felt scummy. Like,
Look, I go out of the way. If it's something where I know, like, if I carry this, it's going to be uncomfortable, I go
get
with
the bag.
it. Like, you want a bag? I'm like, no, I'm chilling.
Right.
I just
Maybe
kind of
walk out. Let me do my part for the environment
like
and carry.
What was the dude from Futurama?
The bender?
No.
Oh.
The crab.
Oh, Zoidberg?
I just
You
Zoidberg
scuttle
out.
on down there.
Yeah,
I can see that.
yeah,
You make the noise and everything and walk sideways out get
yeah.
the security. This guy's not allowed back.
What the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
Is this dude on drugs?
DMT?
No,
Hey, that's great, but have you tried DMT?
I've never done any drugs.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, let's
Forever.
move on really quick. So the last thing I had was Florida headlines.
Oh no.
I Googled some really funny Florida headlines.
Did you ever do that thing?
I haven't
when
done it yet.
When it was relevant,
Florida
you look
plus
up
your name or whatever.
Well, no, your birthday, and then what? And you look up Florida.
No, but I should.
One of mine was like some dude kicked a squirrel, like his neighbor's squirrel or something, because he was upset with him.
That sounds about right. I mean, I'd kick my neighbor's squirrel if I got upset.
I'm like, what the hell, Florida?
Oh, these ones are good.
It's a squirrel quirl.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Pun number 2. So, what order do I want to go in? I want to go from bottom to top because I feel like the top ones, I don't know, man.
Well, we're at 48, so.
So this will be perfect. I'll just go from top to bottom. So at number 1 was Florida man butt bitten when python slid out of toilet.
Butt bitten?
He got butt bitten
He got his butt bit?
by a python that came out of the toilet.
He got his butt bit by
Did
a
you
python.
imagine trying to sit down the toilet to take your daily number 2 and instead you get a throbbing ass cheek of a python bite in your butt?
I
So-
mean,
I would never
some-
trust a toilet again.
No.
Some women
I-
have definitely got their butt bit by an ass python.
Ass python.
Okay, that was a stumble to get that out,
Yeah.
but
It was kind
it
of
was a
bad.
long shot.
Ass
but-
python for
I-
sure.
yeah, okay.
That's your code name.
Yeah, poor
If I
name.
ever like do
Hey.
a heist,
This is
Big
ass
Rub
pi-
Debbie, this is ass python.
this is Golden Eagle to ass fucking python. You there, bud?
Yep.
He's all, psh, of course.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Psst, watch your ass.
Ass python here.
Over and out.
That's gonna be my CB radio name.
Yeah, ass python.
There you go.
We
Wow.
gotta take that test, and then I can be ass python.
You're gonna do that just so you can say, ass python on the air. Anybody out there? Check my tests. Thank you.
Check my 6
Yeah.
and 9.
Watch your 6.
You better
'Cause I'm
watch your
ass
6.
python.
Love
We can
ass
6
python.
and 9 together.
So that was number 1. Number 2 was a Florida woman assaults a Burger King employee for not giving her free fries. First of all, why do you immediately, and she was not good looking, it showed her mugshot. Why would you immediately think just like, I'm going to roll up in here, I'm going to be cute, and then I'm going to give me free fries?
But why would it matter what she looked like?
Because I think she was hoping that they were just going to think she was cute and give her free french fries.
I mean, I've gotten free fries.
Yeah, that's
Probably
because
more than once.
joking.
every time you go up to a Burger King, she reaches across my lap to get to you and be like, let me hand put that fry in your lap there, big python.
Yeah.
Big ass python.
Yeah, you butt python. Anyway,
He's in the passenger seat too.
yeah,
Yeah.
with his python and everything. So the number 3 was alligator shows up for first day at Florida elementary school.
Aw. Was he wearing a backpack and stuff?
No,
Was it cute?
but he was right next to like one of the classroom doors.
I hope he had
Aw.
an ascot on. Please
Why?
tell me he was wearing a fucking ascot.
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
He's not the Lacoste alligator. He just was a normal little alligator. Oh, being a little poop toot.
A little poop toot.
Yeah. Just, and I thought that was so cute. Like, I could see this alligator going up, like, yeah, it's my first day. I'm going to go to class. And everyone's like running away. And he's like, no, man, let's go play on the playground. Where's the sandbox?
Yeah, those things are dinosaur killing machines.
Yes.
So
But, yeah, so he showed up to the first day of school at this elementary school. I thought that
yeah,
was
they should
cute.
just kill all of them.
No.
Why the fuck do they exist?
Because they're part of the ecosystem that eats other small rabid birds and shit that nobody wants to deal with.
Great.
They
Or
exist.
they eat them out.
They
like
exist
their own.
because they go, yeah, we want to fuck up Kevin's day one time.
The alligator or the ass python?
Both.
I've never seen any of those things.
You've
In
seen Trevor's
person?
ass python. What are
I
you
can
talking
show you an ass python later.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, I might write home about it,
Oh, okay.
but
about? Dear mom, there was this ass python.
no, it's Dear John. Like,
Oh,
Dear
yeah.
John.
Yeah. And all it says is ass python is lit. And then the countersign Kevin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would never sign something that said lit.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
If you wrote ass python,
yeah.
you better say lit. All right. So, a Florida stripper was accused of killing 3 teens in a DUI crash.
Okay.
I mean, that's
That
Okay.
sounds, but I didn't understand, were the kids driving under the influence? Why, if it was the stripper, why is the stripper so drunk? You'd think she's getting off work,
possibly.
she got super slammed at work and got super drunk and then driving home. But you think she's working. Why is she drinking?
Or
she
maybe
got
the
off.
kids were drinking.
Yeah, but the way the headline goes, it makes it sound like the stripper was drinking.
Yeah,
I mean,
Florida's fucked.
that's not really a gnarly. I mean,
If we're talking about build the wall, just build the wall across Florida. Fuck
Just
it.
leave Florida out.
Yeah, Florida
Yeah.
can go fuck itself.
Yeah.
we're gonna have a listener from Florida be like, "Hey, fuck you."
All right, what the fuck's wrong with Florida?
That or he's gonna be like, or she is gonna be like,
Oh, I
Fair
lived right
enough.
next to where that happened. Yeah.
well, they're gonna be like, Fair
Oh,
enough,
that shit
yeah,
was
we,
Gainesville? Yeah, I was there. I saw it.
Key West?
We
Yeah.
don't really want to be part of the
Yeah.
Yeah, Florida
Americas.
can go fuck itself.
Yeah. So, Florida teacher writes, WTF is this on student's assignment.
I mean, I'm okay with it.
It does across the top. It goes, WTF is this with a big question mark.
What the fuck were you thinking, dude?
Yeah. I kind of feel like that one's fake. I feel like the kid wrote it on there, was like, look what my teacher wrote. But at the same time, it's Florida.
I don't care. It's
Well, it's weird how we were talking about how we don't trust news or the internet.
Right.
And then you wrote all these things down, so we can't corroborate any of these things.
I'll pull up the places where they came from. And we can see if they were real.
Okay.
I'm
We'll
good.
do some more investing. We'll call Harvard
I'm good.
and we'll find out.
What about Cambridge? Can we call that?
Nah.
Now they're good for like telling us how to write and read and what words to use, but not about Florida. We leave that to Harvard.
Okay.
Whoa,
What?
easy with the chirp
What
chirps.
about Florida State? We'll call them and go like,
Legatus?
this shit happen?
And they'll be like, dude, oh my god, all this happened.
And that's Florida for you. That is the voice of Florida. All of it.
Oh my god.
Well, aren't they all old? Isn't Florida where people go to...
Oh my god,
Yeah,
all this
it's
shit
just-
happened.
Yeah.
It's Gainesville, Florida.
Yeah.
That really sounded Travolta
What?
adjacent.
Yeah, I don't know what you were trying to go for.
Florida.
All right, moving
I don't
on.
want to go there. And the last one is a Florida woman sues Disney after a bird smashes into her head at the Polynesian village.
Cry me a river.
Which I'm guessing in the Florida Disney, there's like a bird sanctuary you can like walk through, kind of like the zoo. And a bird hit into her head, so she decided to sue Disney over it.
I don't know.
Why? It's not like Disney was like, Golden Ducky from Ask Python, can you hit that woman in the head? She's on her cell phone. Thanks. And the bird just like kamikaze and took her head out. But
Yeah.
it's Disney's fault. Why?
I don't know.
I feel like I want to do like top 6 or like top 5 headlines of like different states now. Like that was Florida. Next week we'll pick another random state and see what
Well,
it
here's
is.
the thing. So people tend to be more litigious nowadays. So it makes sense if a woman was like, "Oh, I'm walking through here and a bird grazes my head, and I'll make it a huge deal and then sue
With a
them for
lawyer for-
fucking millions."
Well, no, she's actually suing them for like $20,000
Oh,
for neck damages, how it's affected
Oh
her
my
life and her
God,
career.
Neck damages.
And she got a concussion from the bird hitting her.
Bitch, go live in a
and-
fucking bubble then.
Well, my whole thing is,
that little bubble bitch.
Yeah.
unless this bird did kamikaze
goes,
dive her
"Yeah."
like weave she's got going on,
Wait, hold on.
like the big beehive weave things, you know what I mean? Like I thought it was a nest, so it was like, I'm coming in for a landing.
Huh.
There's no way that bird hit her so... I mean, unless we're talking about a fucking condor.
Unless
Like-
somehow
I'm thinking
a
of
fucking
finch.
ostrich decided to go, hey, I think I can fly, and then jumped off of a tree, which I don't know how it got up in there in the first place, and then decided to land on this fucking asshole lady, then shut the fuck up. There's no bird that can fucking do neck damage and give you a fucking concussion. You just need to go fucking get some dick. And
Oh, yeah. If she was probably pounding on her phone.
Dude, maybe.
Kevin's idea is if
Wait, let him tell it.
okay.
What do you mean?
How you know? What's the telltale sign?
No, I was talking about if something were to happen, then people would be better.
Oh yeah, there's telltale signs with straight women when they just need some dick. One being if they're going hardcore in their phone and they're actually tapping. Who the fuck does that?
I mean, maybe they were playing Tap Tap Revolution.
Oh my god, Trevor. Maybe not.
That was the most
But-
2010 thing you've said in a while.
Yeah.
Wait,
no,
was that a thing back in the day?
Yeah.
It was an app. No, one of the other things you said is if people were to just get more dick, the world would be better.
Well, here's the thing. People need to fuck more.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's a dick in a butt, dick in a pussy,
Ass pythons.
2 dicks, 2 clits. Like if you're gonna scissor, like do what you gotta do.
Scissor me
People
timbers.
need to orgasm more because there's so much fucking negativity.
Yeah.
But what if the dick's bad?
Then
What?
go get another dick. I mean, even if you still got a bad dick, you still got dick.
Yeah, but you might as well have not had dick at all.
Well, here's the thing. So, does he like eat pussy good? Because that's
No, he's terrible at that too.
I think it's on to the next dick then.
Time to move dicks.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
All right. You heard that, ladies and gentlemen. If he doesn't eat pussy or he doesn't
That's
bang
not what I
it good,
said. Not if he eats it, if he eats it terribly. But here's the thing. There's so much room for improvement. You could be like, move up.
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, the
what
lady
if he's
could-
eating it like...
Move over a quarter of an inch. Oh.
Yeah, if he's eating it like a hot bowl of top ramen. Versus his grandma's tuna casserole.
What?
I mean, maybe there's no improvement there.
Okay. Yeah.
Just saying.
Look, I don't know. There's so much room for improvement when
Look,
it comes to pussy eating.
I've had girlfriends in my day tell me in confidence that their dude just does not know what he's doing when it comes to eating the box. And even with fucking diagrams and slideshow PowerPoints and sticky tabs attached to everything, still couldn't figure it out.
This is like Snatchgate 2019.
Well, maybe the dudes just need to not.
Or
anymore.
my theory is they were trying to do it bad so that they would stop getting asked to do it.
No.
Dude, eating box is kind of sick, though. It's like one of my favorite things to do.
Well, why?
What do you mean, why?
What's up with the box?
I love the idea of pleasuring the woman.
But there's multiple ways to do that other than sticking your face in her meat flaps.
I saw this educational video. It wasn't a sexual video at all. I'll show it to you later. But
Was it the grapefruit?
No, that's dude.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Was it Key and Peele?
No,
Cunnilingus class?
no.
Okay. Those
but
are the only two educational videos I know.
This was like an actual like sexual ed like she took her master's.
Prince of Persuasia?
No, this chick though was legit. She had a shirt on that was a black. It wasn't a shirt. It was like a dress, but it was a black dress and it had pink uteruses everywhere, like
Okay.
the cartoony uteruses.
Yeah.
Not like a real like oh my god. uterus.
Anatomically correct one.
But she was like explaining everything and whatever. It's a good learn.
It's a good view if you've got 20 minutes.
But no, it was interesting. Like I learned more things about the vagina.
So where did you come across this video?
Facebook.
Wow, God, Facebook, the news capital of the world.
Yeah.
So your Facebook was just like, you need to learn how to eat box. Watch this video.
No, someone posted about it. I'm like, what the fuck? Because I saw her shirt and I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? And then I saw it. I was like, oh, interesting.
So then you sat there and took notes.
I mean, I didn't write a book about it.
Did you take anything away from it?
Yeah.
No.
There's a lot of nerve endings.
Yes.
And it's not... most women don't get off with actual sex.
No, penetration is for the man, not the woman.
Yeah.
That's why women especially stress the whole need of foreplay and prolonged foreplay before
Yeah.
actual penetration, because we get nothing from like I think it's like 94% of women do not get pleasure from penetration.
It's all about the G-spot. Find that, and you'll be
If
good.
you can if you get to the oasis that is the G spot, then yes, you've done your job.
Find that, and you'll be good. You'll
Yeah.
be set.
Yep. But Kevin still hasn't told us what is with the love of the chicken chow mein on the box.
Oh, dude, I love box.
Why?
What do you mean?
Like, you could go down on a girl versus having sex with a girl versus fingering a girl versus toys. Why eating the box?
What would you rather do?
What do you mean?
If it was up to like 4 things: getting head, having sex,
Eat the box
yeah,
or
or butt.
Oh, getting dome 100% first.
okay.
100% first.
Trevor, what's your first on that list of 4?
I'd probably say head.
Oh, okay. You selfish bastard.
Yeah, because
And
then
then-
that's when you talk down to him like, yeah, you're a dirty whore or whatever.
Suck it.
I mean,
suck that
What?
tiny
Ass
All right.
python.
suck that tiny dick.
Yeah.
You bitch.
Is your breath fresh yet? Suck that Tic Tac. Yeah.
No, dude, I love eating box. That's my thing.
Why?
It's weird. I like to figure out how and why women tick. And that's where it starts. Because you can talk to them all day long.
You get nowhere.
You might get kind of somewhere, but
It's pretty
at the end of the
convoluted.
day, if it really comes down to it, I'm going to eat that box and then I'm
And the
gonna figure out-
the equation works itself out.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
It's like the Pythagorean theorem.
Nice.
Yeah.
Trevor's going to forward you that video, his educational video he saw on Facebook, I guess, is where it popped up. I was
Don't
like,
send me that
so
shit.
your
That was funny.
Facebook is telling you need to work on your technique.
Don't send me that shit.
Videos that pertain to you. Yeah. Send it to me. I want to watch this. It
I'll
sounds
show it to you.
hilarious.
Yeah, for the record, I get like a C+ in the box eating.
But you
still
love
like
it?
But here's the thing, man. It's all effort. So I'm stoked on the C+.
So
Yeah.
you get an A for
passed.
effort. You get an
No,
A for
no,
effort,
no,
but
no. I've never gotten an A in anything,
but you get an
let alone box eating.
Well, no, I'm just saying you get an A for effort, but an F overall of like, eh. So it
I'm going to go to
equals
the
out
judges on that grade. We'll see what's
it
up.
equals out to a C.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
We take the average.
However
Yeah.
you want to.
They're like, I mean, you were, you know, yeah, cool. A for effort.
You were down there
but-
shaking your head like you were grasping for air, so I mean, good
but,
on you.
I mean,
Yeah, I've never done that.
but you didn't do
You're like-
anything for me.
Yeah.
I just kind of go in there and I just like hum a Jimi Hendrix riff. I'm just like,
It sounds like a scat song.
He's playing along the Watchtower.
just go like,
Goobity bop bop bop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's playing along the Watchtower with her.
yeah.
12 minutes.
It's called All Along the Snatch Tower.
Oh my god.
Wow. And there's
What's our time?
that.
106.
It is time to end at Snatch Tower.
Would you ever do the grapefruit method?
Are you asking me because you'd like me to stick a grapefruit
I'm
on your
just saying-
dick, or are
I'm just
you
saying,
asking
like-
in general?
You as a female, would you ever do that?
Oh, 100%.
Really?
Yeah.
I,
I don't have any cuts in my mouth that's going to hurt. It's just your dick that's going to burn.
yeah, just make sure I don't have any cuts, and then
I
we're
think
good.
I think the grapefruit method is just supposed to help really bored couples who need to get out of their comfort zone. Because to me, it's like if you have a really healthy sex life and you're very communicative, you do not need fruit and vegetables in the bedroom.
Would you get it done to you?
What do you mean?
You've never heard? You've
No,
seen the
he's
grapefruit
seen the
method.
grapefruit method.
Yeah, where she like jays the dude off with the grapefruit? Is that
Well,
what you're talking about?
she's explaining how to jay him off with grapefruit, and she demonstrates on a
on a dildo.
is a dildo. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't like grapefruit, so.
Well,
Can
you're
we pick
not-
something
You don't
else?
eat
You're
the
not
grapefruit.
sucking the grapefruit.
And your other options are honeydew melon.
Yeah, but I gotta smell it while I'm getting fucking jayed off.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd be
Navel
pissed.
orange.
Like, where the fuck are we?
You get navel orange, blood orange, grapefruit, or honeydew melon.
Can you just do like a normal orange?
Kevin,
Yeah, navel.
Kevin's like, let me get a cutie, and then we'll be
Yeah,
fine.
let me get a mandarin orange.
Oh, that's still too big.
Yeah.
Oh,
You got
You
like
cut
a
the hole really
you got
small.
like a tiny jawbreaker.
yeah.
You're on the last flavor of a jawbreaker. Just
Yeah.
break that in half and jay me off with
There
that.
you go.
Yeah.
Use a little drill bit to go through it, and then
Yeah. Perfect.
There you go.
so.
But you didn't answer it. Would you be into it?
Yeah, fuck it. I'll try anything once and most thing twice. So
You get blindfolded too.
that's fine.
All right.
Whatever.
Really quick, it was ego death. That's what.
Oh, we're back to the DMT thing.
No, it's just really quick. It's the complete loss of subjective self-identity. So it's kind of like in that time you forget who you are. Like your ego dies.
But why?
I don't know. I've never done it.
But obviously Harvard has, so I need to know the why.
Fake news.
What is it? Thank you, Trump. What is it
You're
about
welcome.
DMT
I'm the best.
that turns off self-ego in that?
I'll show you some more videos, but that I think is where I don't know if I could get past because a lot of people say it's almost like having a near-death experience.
Has anyone ever died from doing DMT?
No.
I think.
No.
I mean,
What if they were like crossfaded though?
No, they die from DMT because a fucking jaguar attacked them. They live in the fucking jungle.
Doing DMT in the wilderness, and then a fucking eagle
That's
comes
all
and takes
they
out
do,
their head.
dude. They hunt, they feed their kids, they feed their wives, and they eat fucking or smoke DMT
All right.
or drink it.
It's like the same thing of people who die from marijuana,
No one has ever died.
of a marijuana
From
overdose.
cannabis, no.
Yeah, it's because the reasons of their death were not because of cannabis. It was extracurricular things that happened though they were
Right.
using cannabis.
Right.
So I just wondered if, because DMT is more of a mental thing. I mean, could it turn you to a veggie?
No. No, because plot twist, we're all veggies to begin with.
Don't get my mind going.
I'm just saying.
Because what if it was like a Matrix style? We were all living in a virtual reality that we were hooked up to, that we're playing out some sort of
Yeah, I live in a
Sims.
colander.
no, like some Sims sort of
Who knows?
regulatory life that we have no real control over. We think we do.
Who knows?
See, it could go down this rabbit hole.
unless you wake up from it, you'll never know.
But what if you die? That's when you wake up.
I don't know.
Guys, see, this is where my brain goes.
All right. Anyways,
So maybe if you wake up, that's the true heaven.
But it's not real heaven, it's actual reality, which that means everything we know is fake, but there is a truth.
Right.
All right. Well, cool. This has been.
And that's
You
the
hate
end of the
this,
podcast.
huh?
No,
Yeah,
I don't care. It's just
He knows that if
we're
we
at-
go down this rabbit hole, we're going down this rabbit hole.
we're at 111. So
Yeah, it's time. All right. Well,
thank you guys for listening. It's been wonderful.
I
this
love
has
you
been
guys.
an interesting podcast.
Yeah.
I love you
Yes.
guys so much. Not the
we love
listeners.
you
You guys
too.
can go fuck yourselves.
No, but we love you.
The two of you, yeah, I
Yeah.
love you guys.
There's love here.
So horde.
So horde.
Love you so hard.
All right, guys.
Hard like an ass python.
We will be back on, what is this, going up Friday?
This is a Friday podcast.
Yeah, so we'll be back on Tuesday.
God, it comes too quick.
All right.
We all
All
do.
right. Well, speak for yourself.
Later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.